What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am back, and it's actually nighttime right now. Um, so I am going to talk a little bit lower just because A, this house echoes, and B, I don't want to wake anybody up or have anybody walking in here trying to figure out what I'm doing. I could care less though, but just still. So this video, I'm gonna pretty much talk about the Dep advancement in bootcamp because a lot of people have been asking me questions about that, and I think I talked about it in my last video or one of my previous videos, but I just didn't clarify or go deep enough into it because I really wasn't thinking that much about it. But I'm gonna go ahead and speak on it real quickly. So, how do you get advanced in bootcamp? Pass your PFA, your first PFA, pass your swim, and pass the Dep advancement test. That's how you advance in bootcamp. So the test itself, you take that during P days, and it's really simple. Actually, like 2 or 3 females, I believe, in my division and my brother divs, well, in the female compartment that I was in, they a few of them bought their Dep book, which was very, very smart because we used it to kind of study just a little bit before we went and took the test when we had time. And it's really simple, actually. The test is so simple, it's so easy. It was, I barely studied, but I passed the test. It had ranking recognition, it was from all branches, enlisted and officer and warrant officers. There was a little bit of ships and aircrafts, like naval ships and aircrafts. And I don't really remember the other stuff, but I remember those 2 specifically. So just study that book, and you'll pass the test. The test was super easy to me. But I ended up failing I couldn't advance in bootcamp because I didn't pass my PFA, my first PFA or my swim, because my first PFA I wasn't really trying because I don't know, I just wasn't trying, so I didn't care. So I didn't pass it, and my swim, I already knew I couldn't swim, so yeah. But when I went in, I was under the impression, because I was being told that your swim had nothing to do with your Dep advancement, but it does. They advance people who come in physically fit and who can already swim, like who come in and get that green 3rd class swimmer stamp on the first try, and that's the end of it. That's how the Dep advancement works, and if they pass the test. So my RDCs, they didn't tell us who passed the test, and they didn't give us our scores. We asked, but they didn't give it to us. But I did find out, because I was being nosy one day, I did find out that I actually passed the test. But my hard card, and you'll learn about the hard card in bootcamp, my hard card said that I failed my Dep advancement but it was because of my PFA and my swim. So when you look online, you will see that it will say you have to swim a certain length in a certain amount of time. That's not how the swim works. The swim is if you can pass all 3 parts of the swim qual on your first try, like that first day that your division is there. So a lot of people also wanted to know about like the different strokes you can do. You can do whatever stroke you want to do, unless you are sent to remedial swim. If you are sent to remedial swim, you can't do anything but the backstroke. And if they catch you doing anything other than a backstroke, then they will not let you swim. And you need that swim qual to graduate bootcamp. So be careful. But it's really simple though. You will sit in that you'll have a little class, a water survival class before you get in the pool, and it's kind of long, but you have a class, and then at the end of the class they'll show you like the different types of strokes that you can do, and they'll also ask if anybody wants to try for the 2nd class swimmer. It's not optional. I mean, it is optional. Sorry, it is optional. You don't have to do it, but yeah, in order to do that though, you have to be like one heck of a swimmer. Like, you better have been swimming since you were like fresh out the womb, because I heard they grade you pretty hard. So yeah, that's that. But what was I saying? Oh, so the swim, what's gonna happen is, in your week 1, you're gonna go to the pool with your division, and y'all are gonna do the water survival class. And after that, y'all are gonna go in the locker room, change into your swim, and then y'all are gonna come sit on the benches, and they're gonna have you separate people who can swim from people who can't swim. So the people who can't swim, they will be taken to the 3 feet pool, and they will be screened. So how the screening goes is like, I think you'll line up like in 2 rows, and 2 people will get in the pool at the time, and they'll say just backstroke all the way to the end. Some people are able to do it, some people aren't. The ones who aren't, they'll tell you get out and go sit by the bulkhead, and then the people who can do it, they'll tell them to go stand at the edge of the ladder to go jump off the tower. So yeah, that's how they do it. So they pretty much say if you can swim or do the backstroke in the 3 feet kiddie pool, then you can do it in the bigger pool. So the big pool goes from 5 feet to 12 feet, and the tower is 9 feet high, and it's cement. It's a big block. So regardless if you're in remedial swim or not, on your first day at the pool, you're going to jump off that tower. Like, they're going to make you jump off the tower. Regardless if you can swim or not, you're going to jump. So yeah, to pass the Dep advancement for swim, all you have to do is just get qualified for 3rd class swimmer. So that's just jumping off the tower and then swimming to the end of the pool. You'll get out, you'll go, then they'll tell you to do your 5-minute prone float. How you pass your 5-minute prone is to just relax. Like, just, I don't know about everybody else, but my RDCs said that dead people float, and that helped us. That helped a lot of people pass their prone. Just think, hey, dead bodies float, which they do. Dead bodies do float unless there's a semen on them. So yeah, just relax your entire body. If you're one of the ones who can't keep your body weight up, they'll tell you like do this clap under the water, and they'll push your body back up. Or they'll give you little techniques to help you keep your body up above water, or up enough for you not to sink and panic. But other than that, when you're in the water, just relax your body. If you feel yourself starting to panic, what I did was just sing a song in my head. I just found my favorite song and I just started singing it. And I made sure it was like a slow song, not some hardcore song. It was really slow, so I just started singing some love song. And I relaxed my body, and then next thing I know, I passed my prone. It was 5 minutes, and I was like, oh, dang, okay, I didn't know that. And then the other one where you slap water in the overall or whatever, coverall, that's really simple. You're only in the water for like 10 seconds. Like, you get in the water, you slap some air into it, and then you close up. And then as long as you float for like a second, literally, as long as you do it right, they're like, all right, good, you're good, get out. You get out, you go to the desk, you get your green stamp, and then you're done. That's really that simple. So it's not timed, except for the prone float. The prone float is timed, but the actual jumping off the tower and swimming, that's not timed. And the PFA is really simple. It's nothing but your 1.5 mile run, which is 12 laps around Freedom Hall, or the track in Freedom Hall, and your curl-ups and push-ups. You can go on Google and you can look at the standards for that, but that's pretty much it, and that's all you have to do to pass your Dep exam. Your Dep advancement. That's how you get advanced. So if anybody has any more questions, feel free to comment and let me know. Guys, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, or you know any of your other Dep friends who have questions, feel free to ask me. I will be here for you guys. I'm so freaking tired of that printer. Lord Jesus. But that's the end of this video. I'm gonna go to bed now.